Hello guys and welcome to another Mellow Motors video. Today we are racing the Holden Sandman because a subscriber to my Brazilian channel challenged me to finish 4th with the worst car in Forza. And even though this is not the worst car in Forza, it is the lowest rated C-Class car in Forza. So, without any further ado, strap on and let's go racing. So here we're starting in last place, and just by starting in last place, I already leveled up to level 69, which is very nice, as we know, and actually have a pretty decent time here in catching up on the second phase of the launch. But still, I get a position somehow. Oh, and before crashing to each other, but I don't recognize that car. I just noticed the white car, and that guy is pushing everyone around. This guy is going on the grass on the right-hand side for some reason. But hey, works pretty okay for him. He goes back to the grass because I think this is a form of protest because there are no off-road races in the trial. And anyway, I overtake him through the straight up to 9th position. I have 5 to go to beat the challenge, but of course I am punted from behind. I shove the driver's hard to the wall, but as well the rammer stays behind. I'm not sure if he potentially missed the checkpoint or something. Pretty strange scenes. Anyway, here I am in 8th position then, on the end of the first lap, taking a little bit of an inspiration from our adversary back there and going onto the grass as well. The guys up ahead are kind of really up ahead. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna magically skip a lap here, and we're still in 8th place, and the guys are still up ahead, but we had a pretty clean lap, so we did a decent enough job of catching up to these guys. So, and in fact, down the inside we go with 7th position here, and that guy fell behind, but the group ahead is still kind of ahead. But this car actually had a pretty decent straight line speed once it got going. It really went, except not enough to go against this guys apparently. But I do keep my foot down, go down the inside of this, tried to put it down the inside of the pony car over there, and I find a double overtake here for 5th position, and 4th place is actually just ahead of me. If I can overtake this guy ahead of me, I can beat the challenge, but I think I'm going to be running out of quarters here. I'm going to try my best here to keep it on the track. But this car just isn't great at, it doesn't want to turn too well, doesn't want to grip too well. And in fact, I'm losing grip all throughout the turns here, and actually don't have enough to take 4th position yet. But hey, for the first race, 5th position is actually pretty decent. But I'm obviously going to try again to beat this challenge and finish in 4th position. So from the get-go here, we lose the position to the Jeep Willis on the inside. We're going to keep an inside line here as well, but we get punted not once, but twice by this guy, and it almost gets spun around, and a bit of instant karma there for the guy in the white car as he misses a checkpoint and is now in last place. And we actually won a couple of positions from that. It was actually, I've never seen a Ram so well executed. If he hadn't lost the checkpoint there, we would have all won several positions, because there was a strange domino effect that happened. But anyway, definitely feeling the lack of speed on this car and the lack of grip as well. The suspension just doesn't want to, bite in or take the weight of the car. So you just end up losing the car in all manner of ways. And when you put the power down, it just doesn't have enough grip it has too much power, in fact, to put your foot down from a near standstill position there. But on the high speeds here, I am able to, higher speed corners there, I am able to get a little bit of a run on these guys. But I do skip ahead because I was chasing these two guys, and I closed up the gap for all those corners. You guys don't need to watch me just try to claw back the space, because we're right up behind this guy in the part of the track that I think I'm a little better at. And you see the car just loses grip again because it doesn't want to grip up ever. But we do find space down the inside here to overtake for 5th position. 4th position is right ahead of us, so we're going to keep a tight line over here. And in fact, we take 4th position for the challenge onto the final lap. So guys, there you go. That's the challenge completed. I guess the kid underestimated me. Sorry, dude, that was actually pretty easy. So we're gonna go on here to chase for third position, and as you know by now, I'm here to win. So stay online as we go here down the inside of the Jeep Willys. Actually, pretty good racing here as he's able to hold it around the outside as they press him to the wall there, but no love lost. But he does have the inside to the hairpin. Absolutely overcooks it, and I'm able to take a pretty narrow line here. But he does have pretty good power, it seems, because he's able to take the position ahead of me again. I'm actually kind of tired of this. Is like a genuine tactic these guys have. My tactic then is to smash against the wall as well and use the momentum to overtake him onto the final sector here. I don't think that was a ramming attempt from him. I think that's just his driving style. But going down the final straight here, over the line, I do finish not only in 4th position, I finish in 3rd position to win the challenge. But if you are a true fan, you are here because you want to see Mellow Motors win. So we're going to try to give it to you. Over here in 8th position, starting in 8th position, take a couple of positions there as well. There's a whole lot of mess happening between the AI here, just getting position after position here. They just had so much of a kerfuffle on the exit of the first turns that on this long straight, I'm able to take position after position just by merit of keeping it clean, and I'm up into 2nd place already. But of course, the guy ahead, it is the Jeep Willys that we battled for 3rd place in the last race. But here we're fighting for the lead of the race this time. Down the hill here, this part is actually pretty tricky, and with these cars, I'm gonna be pretty chill around this part because it's very easy to not be able. Oh, and actually the leader there does exactly what I feared, which is understeering through the chicane and missing the checkpoint. I'm actually going to speed up ahead here, guys, because I wasn't challenged too much. After I got the lead, I just had such an advantage that I was able to maintain it all the way through, and this is a high-speed circuit, so with this low-speed car, it wasn't too difficult. But it's not like I had it too easy. The guys behind me were keeping me pretty honest, as you can see there. 2nd and 3rd place are right behind me. But I keep my head cool, I stay focused, and we speed up again for the final straight here to take the final couple of corners. Pretty easy with these cars, you know, not a lot of stress, pretty wide track. But what matters is that it's Mellow Motors in the lead of the race to take 1st place. Anyways, guys, that is all we have for today. I hope you really liked the video. If you did, do leave a like there, because it really helps the channel out, you know, all that. But I'm just starting out, so if you want to support me, do subscribe as well, and you should buckle up for the next one.